muted too. Series was decisive. Eh? Not this one actually. Got out Tokyo versus XungNhi. Going to a 1-1, and we get best of three, the full action, all three games. And lined up after this, the winner of this game goes on to play XungNhi, the #1 seed in the tournament. Ooh, are there berries even there? I guess he knows better than I do. Yeah, there are berries there. Maybe missing out on Shorefish Wood spot. XungNhi, a little preemptive. Once again, though, he does prefer these berry starts. Yeah, he missed out on some really good pit spots to be super efficient, and his opponent Tokyo didn't. So Tokyo's going to be looking for that fast time again. But we saw last game, XungNhi was actually able to defend in a pretty small, tight-knit area with the slingers, and that's the stone. That's all just building your barracks around stone, defending stone, and having a storage pit near it so you can go those slingers. The slingers make all the difference. Like if Tokyo had invested a few villas on the stone earlier and gone for those slingers, I mean, could have been a totally different game last game. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Once again, the winner of this match is to play XungNhi. I'm really excited to see that. XungNhi has been proving very strong in these games. He goes pretty big, and he goes hard with those scouts. And he said he's just going to use scouts, I think. So, I want to see if he keeps up his promise, or as he gets closer and closer to the finals, if he keeps winning with scouts, if he'll ever like mix it up and go for a different unit, just to surprise someone. Because like, what if he kept saying, "I'm going for scouts, and then like the last game, he just like rolls out with a pack of bowmen for no reason. He just feels like it, and it just completely wins because his opponent didn't expect it. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Both these players, they are teammates, forced to come in confrontation in this 1v1 tournament. There are no friends on Conti, as we all know. There are no friends, only enemies. Even in 4v4s, no friends, only enemies. Let's see if XungNhi is able to convert this map into something, because he's got to. He has to pivot. He has to pivot this economy pretty soon to their shorefish. Just depends on where he's going to go for. And look at this builder from Tokyo is spotted everything. He knows. He saw it. He saw the houses. He sees the gold. He knows where his opponent is. And XungNhi does not have that info, but that could mean that XungNhi is looking for a fast time again. Not sending that scout out means that he has enough food to feel comfortable in here. And with the 5 shorefish, he definitely should be. And the extra shorefish down here that he could grab another like 4 if he's crafty with the storage pit placement. I mean, they're really good. This is really going to propel Zico. And maybe we'll see another tool war that resolves with XungNhi going for slingers and Tokyo going for axers. There is a lot of stone here. And a lot of shorefish. So there is the stone option for Tokyo, but it is pretty up front. He's going to have to find a way to defend that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to call it. I mean, these players are so well evenly matched. They're so rehearsed against each other. And look at this placement from Tokyo. Tokyo not giving up on the axe rush. He's not letting that dream die. We'll be looking for a smackdown. The axers once again. I mean, last game it was so tight. I don't know how. I mean, XungNhi squeezed out of that game a victory. It did not seem right. With so few vills, so few everything, he had no C. And I guess just that few scout ships and denying his opponent's wood, killing the barracks. It's just really well played by XungNhi. Now, Tokyo this time. I mean, once again, he's got a really oppressive location for these barracks. He's going to keep doing that, and he's going to be so fast with this start. His opponent, XungNhi, started with the berry, so it's going to be a little bit slower. I'd be curious to see if he's able to defend this. And this rush is going to be brutal. He's already built the clubber, so he's already clicked. Which means he's going to be fast. He's going to be real fast. I'm expecting a sub 9-minute tool. Could even be sub 8. Yeah, it's going to be sub 8-minute tool. And That's going to be brutal. It's going to be really brutal, especially with 2 clubs already out. The barracks defensively coming up for XungNhi. The secondary economy of XungNhi down to the south here, a little exposed. So yeah, no slingers to defend this time. Remember, both of XungNhi's stone mines are in the middle of the map. He's going to have to defend that. He's going to have to defend this very carefully. 8 minutes. Still no tool from Tokyo. But he's getting all the information he needs. He's going to see all these vills, and he's going to know exactly where to rally these barracks. And there's the tool age from Tokyo. 8 minutes, 23 seconds. And we're going to start seeing these upgrades roll in. Oh, man. XungNhi's trying it. He's trying to wall this. He might actually be able to. He's able to maybe lure this guy out. Could potentially get the full wall off. Oh. Is that walled? Is he walled? Did he just full wall? He just full walled. He's got to fight this clubber before it gets too deadly. Yeah, with the armor upgrade, this is still going to be a lot of vills going down. And now he has to be very careful about his house wall. He has to keep enough vills here to keep up the repairs, because the paint train is coming in with, look at this. The storage pit that we were talking about earlier for Tokyo is going to be on the stone, and XungNhi still hasn't clicked. So it's just clubbers to defend, although I think he did click, actually. I think he just clicked a lot later, because he's been making these clubbers. So he's going to have to defend so many walls, and I think we're going to see another barracks and a market pretty soon, and some slingers. Yeah, coming over for the stone mine. He will be getting some slingers up, and that is how he's going to bust through these walls. And I think XungNhi has built a prison in which he will die. I don't know how he's going to defend this. He's got a hole here about to open up. He's really got to watch it. The upgrade should be coming in right now for Stonewall. Okay, so he's sacking a lot of his base here. He's got to keep this alive. Now, a big difference is that the economy for XungNhi is significantly larger. He went for a really large boom, but a 10-minute tool time is going to be very painful for him. He's going for slingers, but he has no way to make any more. He doesn't have any stone. He doesn't have a market up yet. And he has no stone mine. And all of the buildings, these fragile house walls, are going to be under duress from Tokyo. Tokyo is going to be looking to build that market back at home somewhere, I'm sure, anytime soon. Although I don't even know if he needs it. With both of his opponent's stone mines so far away, oh man, and he's just going to get through somewhere. He's just going to get through, and bowmen aren't really even an option here, because they're already slingers out from Tokyo. Only way you can get away with this is if he already had enough bowmen. But look at, he's not even upgrading Stonewall. That's how much he's coveting his stone. So he's trying to do this all with houses and docks. So many vills will die in the defense of this. I think a really nice choice from XungNhi would be to invest in one scout ship, and here's the market for that stone upgrade. Yeah, it's a scout ship that goes around the map and just tries to find the shorefish gatherers. Because I think he should know that his opponent's economy is really tiny. Tokyo's doing this all on 19 vills. So he should know that that means there's no dock for Tokyo yet. And without a dock, Tokyo will not be able to defend his fishermen off on the coast with the scout ship. Yeah, I think he should send the scout ship around. Don't defend, you have to attack. He's got so many idols. Wow. I really can't see how XungNhi's going to defend this, right? This is going to be a heroic defense if he manages it. What's he going to do? Bowman, I guess, are his only option? But his only wood line is starting to get thin. And once it's thin, he can just park slingers here, and he's just killing the fishing boats now. It's getting kind of brutal. With the upgrade now, Tokyo can just keep making slingers, and the pressure's just going to pile up. It's going to hit an insurmountable point for XungNhi pretty soon here, as Tokyo approaches critical mass with these slingers. He's wailing away at the barracks. He's got a hill to defend from. Just outside of Tokyo's town. Yeah, Tokyo's kind of strapped here. Yeah, he's got to break out. He's got to escape. And look at the reaction from Tokyo. Send it all the lads. He just killed the barracks. I think he meant to delete this house, not that barracks. I'll be very honest. I can't imagine this was intentional, but I guess maybe the barracks makes sense. Maybe the barracks makes sense there. Tokyo's just so strong here. I think this position's too dooming, too doomful, too gloomy for XungNhi. Future is going to be tough. These axers behind. But the axers in front and the slingers behind. Look at all of the economy from XungNhi dying. XungNhi might be able to run out the backside right now. Yeah, he's gonna delete that house and run out south. You know, I mean, the timeline is just gonna be absolutely devastating. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, still just on the 19 vills. Tokyo content to all in on this push. I mean, if XungNhi had a stone mine back here, I think it would have been... This would have been a very different game, but alas, planning a game around a stone mine that didn't exist, XungNhi is forced to call the GG, and that makes the set go in favor of Tokyo.